Hi everybody, this is Oliver from Flowworks. Hello from the IBC 2022 in Amsterdam. It's great to be here because there's a lot of people here and it's going quite well. I tell you, it does feel a bit weird, but very nice to be with so many people here in the crowd. Hi to everybody back home. I have a couple of minutes to just show you some of the highlights and some of the news that we from Flowworks have. Flowworks is all about media and managing the media through the entire technical process, as well as managing the media from all editorial points of view. There are a couple of things I'd like to show you, a little bit of a product demo, but there's a couple of highlights I'd like to show you. In the product demo, you see it behind me already, the application for Porsche that is open. There are really just two things we'd like to show you. Stuff where we keep developing, of course. One of the maybe even smaller things we'd like to show you, just going to open a piece of content, is that we've introduced timecode based metadata throughout the system at Porsche. This is something that has already previously existed with our system, but the key point is once you have your metadata also for timecodes, that really opens up a lot of new possibilities to your system. That's something that we've always done, and we always do. We try to get our customers to move that way. So let me just show you an example. I'm opening up a specific piece here from Porsche. The way we're actually implementing that at Porsche, you're seeing here a called media container. Of course, it has my video that I can play, but more to the point, it has all of the metadata here, the archival metadata, and all of that additional metadata down here. So what we've added to Porsche is the ability to add timecode-based metadata to an entire new panel. Timecode-based metadata means really that you attach metadata to specific points in time or ranges of time. At Porsche, to make this hands-on, we create chapters. So we're using that especially for playout, when you want to play out showing chapters, offering people a little bit more metadata, maybe the ability to jump directly to chapters, which is good fun. Everybody likes that, you know that from YouTube. So adding the ability to create chapters to your metadata means play out in all channels, including your own, but of course also YouTube is now just gotten a little bit better. Besides the play out, timecode based metadata is fantastic for managing your rights. Maybe you have a nice feature film, there's music in it. You need to make sure that those rights are properly matched and covered. So why don't you use one of the timecode types of metadata to document all of your rights, personal rights, music rights, usage rights of all sorts. Add insertions would be one. But of course the possibilities are endless. That's an addition that we've just put onto the standard Flow Center as well. So it's an innovation for everybody. A second thing I'd like to quickly show you and draw your attention to, this is in the example of Porsche again. Here, I'm just going to stop the video. You can see down here at Porsche, we already have a lot of channels integrated. As I know, you know and you love, the Flow Center is also a very strong publishing hub. So at Porsche, we don't just manage the content, manage the production, manage the archives, but of course we really go way beyond that. We publish their content to all the channels they own themselves. In this case, we currently have 7 channels that are ready live, coming straight out of the Flow Center. No CMS, no copies ever. Central handling, that includes all their live streaming, including timed VOD, timed live streaming, all of that coming straight out of our system. The big news in this particular case, we're adding Porsche.com to our portfolio. So that's the really big one. In future, most of the media that you're going to find on Porsche.com is also going to come out of our system. And it just goes to show the power and the abilities of the Flow Center in managing the content and then monetizing the content, because obviously Playout is all about monetizing. The third piece of news I'd like to show you, and I find it a little bit difficult to show because I have my NAS device attached over there in the wall. I can't bring it, but if this is a NAS device, if this is a small storage device, and you will maybe recognize this as a Intel NUC, and you will know what a Synology looks like. You will of course know what a QNAP device looks like. The point is, we've now put Flow Center onto this. So there's no more server. You're just using your NAS device, which is in essence your storage device, and we have a Flow app that's available in the Flow app store. The URL you'll be looking for is qnap.flowworks.de. If you go to that site, you'll read all about it, and at the end of the day, it basically means you now have a complete media asset management system directly on your NAS. Why is this news? Why is this important? No more server, no more cloud, no more costs. Much easier to implement, much quicker to implement, quite mobile, and of course you can grow at your own speed. So this is quite a bit of groundbreaking news. I know it's difficult to show because I can only show you the website now. I can just show you the box, but I'm sure you've all seen an NAS before. Just imagine your media asset management would no longer require any server. It would run directly on your NAS system. That's news, and that's news here also at the IBC. So I hope you liked the show, my little bit of the show for today for you at home. Everybody here in the audience, I hope you like that too. We're over there. Pound me with questions. We're looking forward to chatting with you. Thank you, and bye-bye.